We're diving today. It's the first dive of a dive series and at the first site, and we're going to a place that's never been dove on before, and so it's going to be kind of a search and hunt strategy where we are attempting to find new hydrothermal vents, new lava flows, and try to connect the lava flows with the hydrothermal vents. Previous research here has shown that in 2001 there was a swarm of earthquakes on the ridge axis. Earthquakes on the ridge axis are unusual because they typically are associated with cold plate boundaries, but on the ridge axis they can be associated with volcanic eruptions, which could be very important and may have changed the hydrothermal system.
Clear, Alvin. Avon has just been put in the water and they're heading your way.
By far the most spectacular thing we saw was the hydrothermally active area. We found no high temperature vents. We didn't find tube worms. We didn't find all the things that we were kind of hoping to find. But we found what was essentially like a garden of these stalked animals with 8 crowns on them and some fuzz on the end of the crowns. And they were just carpeting the seafloor and kind of blowing in the currents. It was heavily fissured. The deepest fissures were there. And we found these things at the top of a fissure and then down the walls of the fissure and into part of the bottom of the fissure. So it was like we were having a flux of warm water coming up from the fissure. On the hull temperature, the temperature went up not much, but 0.3 of a degree, and that's something it hadn't done all day. So we were in some slightly warm water. And the water was cloudy. There was a lot of stuff up in the water, which again is consistent with warm water coming out of the seafloor.